Hi there, this is your friend Anna, and the question that I've been getting the most from all of my friends is, what are we wearing? This age-old question isn't just about choosing an outfit, it's about choosing how we present ourselves to the world. I created the I Want Her Shoes podcast to dive deep into what it means to dress with intention, whether you're heading to a council meeting or just having a casual day out with your family. Join the conversation as we explore the power of personal style and the decisions that shape our public personas. Put on your favorite pair of shoes and step into my closet. Hello, everyone. And welcome back to this very, very special edition of I Want Her Shoes podcast. I'm your host, Anna, and today I'm going to take a look at all the amazing guests that we've hosted so far, and we're going to walk down memory lane in this magic city. And in the last 20 episodes, I've had such an honor to chat with 16 amazing women, 15 of who are actually women who are local here in Miami. Yes, these ladies are local, and it's been amazing to uncover just how much talent, vision, and power lives right here in our community. So from C-suite executives to muralists, from fashion founders to fintech leaders, these women represent the diverse brilliance that really makes Miami more than just palm trees and pastel skylines. They're building brands, raising families, launching movements, and they're doing it all in fabulous shoes, of course. And for each episode, what I did is I asked the ladies to pick a pair of shoes that held a special story. And now, drum roll please, what do you think the most popular shoe was that most people brought? It was actually the iconic Manolo Blahnik Hangisi, and it came in 3 different colors and 3 different sizes. And our guests Melissa Pegus, Ella, and Courtney brought in their Hangisis, and each one came with a completely different story, and each one was really unforgettable. Let's hear these now.
I bought they are a lace Manolo Hangisi. They're about 4 inches, and this is a really special pair for me because I remember the Manolo BB Pump was my first pair of designer heels that I bought. I bought them in this sort of dark silver. It was a bit glossy, and they're so comfortable. I still have them today. They are my favorite heels. Manolo makes a great heel. I feel like it's a very classic and rite of passage shoe. It's the perfect 4-inch heel.
Thank you, Sex and the City.
Exactly. I was gonna say, and then Sex and the City gave us the Hangisi, and I just thought there was something really special about the gray and the lace.
The heel too, the back, like the way the heel is done.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just something like a little extra touch.
Exactly. So a little different from the blue, but it allows me to, still have something that is comfortable and makes me feel confident, but still a little special.
Yeah.
A little bit of sparkle. It's important.
These are my wedding shoes, and they were bought by my mom in New York from Bergdorf Goodman, and they are the Hangisis.
Hangisis, yes, these are popular among our guests.
They are, but these are the original Sex and the City ones, and when Sex and the City movie came out, Manolo Blahnik went to Bergdorf Goodman and signed my shoe. It says, "To Ella from Manolo Blahnik." So I have the original Hangisis signed by
in blue,
the one and only.
I'm
in
gonna
blue.
Have to, even though you're bigger than me, I'm gonna have to try those on
there. And you know what? I have worn these babies. I mean, you could see they're scratched.
But so you use that adhesive that you talked about?
I do have them sprayed, so they didn't get dirty.
You know what you could do though with this later is you could literally have them studded all the way blue.
All the way.
Do you know how beautiful that would be?
Oh, it could be.
So,
oh my God, the Hangisi, ladies, but it's different. It's a baby blue.
And I've worn these twice. I got them like 3 years ago, and I'm need an excuse to wear these, and I just don't
They're
even know.
beautiful.
I've worn them with jeans, but they're just so fun and so feminine, and I love the color, and I want more excuses to wear these. So
Yeah, well, you have, I mean, we'll find places for you to wear them. I also asked each guest to choose a shoe from this wonderful closet that best represents them. And drum roll again. Let's see who the winner is. And it was actually right here. It's this amazing Palm Angel, what would you call it? It's a little sandal with a palm tree heel, and that's what really makes it so cool. It's just a slip-in sandal that is hot pink leather, and this is such a Miami heel and represents such Miami glam and confidence. So who were the women that picked them? Diana, Rhonda, and Virginia, and honestly, I could not agree more. This is really one of my favorite shoes as well. So let's say I would have picked them as well. So let's now though revisit the incredible women and the moments that stuck with me the most. Here's what I learned from each guest, and I'm gonna start with episode 1. And that was Chef Nicole Vitano, who is an extraordinary culinary entrepreneur, chef, writer. She's really amazing, a mom. And she really taught us that you can really bring hot couture into any kitchen and still make it home in time for dinner. And what I learned from Nicole, who actually also came back to do another episode after we went to the Louis Vuitton Cafe in New York. So if you haven't heard that one, that's episode 17. And she reminded me that saying no to one opportunity is really saying yes to what matters the most, whether it's your family, fashion sense, or your sanity. So thank you, Nicole, for teaching that. And here's a clip from that episode. Enjoy.
Be a corporate chef or be an F&B director. You can do an indefinite amount of things online, of course. Like just influencers alone, a lot of them didn't even go to culinary school and do really well cooking. There's obviously cooking shows that you can sell online also. I mean, really, like, it's endless.
All right, so the episode 2 was Fatima. And she's the founder of Brow and Beauty Bar here in Miami, and she just opened a beautiful location downtown, and I went to her opening, and you guys should all check out her locations. Such amazing places, and they do such great services. But Fatima really showed us how giving back can be a business strategy. And as a chair of United Way's Small Business Committee, she builds purpose into every beauty moment that she's a part of, which is so beautiful and inspiring. And from her, I learned that leadership is love and action. Her story is a masterclass in turning service into success. And check out this clip from episode 2 with Fatima.
People have really moved away from heavy makeup and started going into BB creams and a 3-in-1 where it's like growth factors, color, and SPF all in one. And it's they make great formulas now. They're super buildable coverage if you need. They're just long lasting, and they have a higher SPF, so people feel confident wearing that like for their full morning at least. And I think that's like the other thing that we noticed. We don't sell as much foundation, but BB creams all the way.
Episode 3, I really had an honor talking to my friend Melissa Pegus, who is a managing partner at 645 Ventures, and also she's involved in a lot of amazing venture capital related things. And she brought boardroom brilliance and personal style into one polished package. That was such a fun, amazing episode. They all are, but check out number 3. She reminded us that your wardrobe holds more than just clothes, it holds memories. And I'll never forget how she described standing on stage with her founder's dress, really dressed for that moment. And style is storytelling, and that's what Melissa nails every time. So here's a clip from episode 2. Venture capitalist or angel investor style?
Both.
very different. Oh, maybe we could talk just for a second. What's the difference between venture capital and like angel investor style?
I would say maybe I don't know if I necessarily notice a difference between the style, but maybe it has to do a little bit in the approach. The angel investor is really investing on their own. They represent themselves. And so I think the personal brand is probably more prominent, more important. Whereas on the VC side, you're typically investing on behalf of and representing a fund. And so I think there's the balance between you as a member and participant in that fund, as well as the brand and ethos of the fund that you're investing on behalf of. So, you know, they're both very fun though.
In episode 5, I had an amazing opportunity to talk to Sherelle Dorsey, a talented entrepreneur. And Sherelle challenged us to think critically about where our clothes come from. She's all about slow fashion, sustainability, and substance, and really thinking about what it is that your style aesthetic is. And Sherelle really taught me that our values show up in what we wear. Fashion isn't just about flair. It's a future that we choose for ourselves and also the world that we live in, which is quite impactful. Thank you so much, Sherelle, and check out her clip with episode 5.
On my iPhone, like I have a full list of like designers that I like, brands that I love, influencers that I like to follow because I love their style. I love how they put things together. So also like I kind of have a roadmap, right? And like I don't know if you're a big Pinterest girly.
Yes, I am. Of course, that was like the official, like, I mean, that's where everything is saved.
Exactly, right? And so I'll have like, okay, conference looks, date night looks, what have you. And it gives me a bit of a guide. But my biggest focus is on, you know, how do I buy quality pieces so I'm not having to rebuy again, because that's annoying. I'm still working on expanding my color palette. You know, which brands, either higher end or just high quality, do I really want to make investments in and support?
In episode 7, I had an honor to talk to a local designer, Cynthia Ortiz. She's the founder of Casa Lily. And Cynthia took us inside the grind of global fashion production. I actually got to talk to Cynthia right after the tariffs hit the news. So check out episode 7 because I really learned from Cynthia that you don't need to be perfect to lead sustainability. You just need to take one conscious step at a time. So check out this clip from episode 7, and if you're curious about how tariffs are affecting small businesses like Cynthia's, listen to episode 7.
In Colombia, or just because the dollar goes a long way, right, in Latin America. Whereas in Europe, you also have to take into account that the tariffs are not only going to affect your product costs, your shipment costs, everything, but also think about the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
You're paying in euro, you're not paying in dollars. So there's a lot of things to take into account. And I think I always recommend find somebody who's already done it and who you can learn from and can mentor you. And that is where networking comes in. And that is me. I've gotten so lucky that I've met phenomenal women who have already done it and have businesses. And that is why I ask, and I'm like, how can I pivot? What is the best way to go about this?
In episode 8, I had so much fun talking to Svetlana Gaforova. She's a director of luxury sales at Bottega Veneta, which is one of my favorite brands. And Svetlana revealed really what luxury clients want these days, especially post-pandemic. And it's really authenticity, information, and beauty. And she taught me that elegance today is rooted really in realness, and her journey from homemade clothes to luxury floors is pure magic. So if you're interested in retail and that side of what luxury retail and style and fashion looks like, check out episode 8 with Svetlana, and here's a clip.
And my third point I would like to make about consumer expectations decline also now more than ever really wants the brand to be authentic, the brand to invest in the relationship with the client, to develop an emotional connection. It's not about just buying a product. It's about really creating something special too. And that's, I think, the key for the brands to be successful, is to really build that authentic relationship.
Such an amazing journey, and each guest out of these 8 that we just heard had such a completely different story, but somehow they all had something in common, that the shoes we wear tell a story. So do the lives we live in them. Whether it's a Manolo or a Valentino or a Palm Angel slip-on or a sneaker, your path matters. So wear it loud, proud, and whatever makes you feel unstoppable. If you enjoyed hearing these clips of these ladies, make sure to send me a DM and tag your favorite guest. Please leave a review. Really appreciate you listening. And make sure to share this episode with someone that might think that it's inspiring, because the whole idea behind these stories is to inspire you to continue to wear your shoes, to continue to work on your goals, and to continue to live a happy, fulfillful life. And until next time, keep on stepping forward in those fabulous shoes, ladies, and make sure to subscribe and follow us on your favorite platform, whatever that might be. Bye.